Here we have Shirley Chan with the Flower Drum Dancers Troupe. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, Shirley,
right.
give us a little bit of background on your troupe here with these beautiful young ladies and what kind of dances you do.
Okay, well, our troupe started in 1984.
Right.
And it's expanded through the years from about 4 girls to 22 girls.
I see.
And we've been performing as volunteers for a variety of places, including, of course, UPenn.
Right.
We've also done Longwood Garden. We've also performed very recently with the Princeton Ballet. And so we've come along quite a bit.
Are you a Philadelphia-based operation?
We're based in Cherry Hill and Vorton, New Jersey.
I see.
And
all these young ladies here are all volunteers also?
Yes.
Yes, these are all volunteers. Now, do they provide their own costumes, or does the troupe provide the costumes? Are they original Chinese costumes? How are they?
Our costumes are, I guess some of them are custom made for us.
I see.
And each of the girls have their own costumes.
I see.
But sometimes we have what's called the group costumes, and it depends on the dance, what it is.
Just give me the best dance that you're going to do today. What is your best piece today?
The best piece. Well, I think I'm partial to all of them. But I guess if you have to pick a favorite, it would be the feather fan dance. It's a new version that we had just learned in Taiwan. The choreography is really fantastic, and I think you really love that one. It's called the feather fan dance.
The feather fan dance. Now,
right.
these are costumes for that dance?
No.
No, they have to change?
These are, yes, they have to change costumes with each dance.
And what costumes, what dance are these for?
Well, I think they're basically ready to model the Chinese fashions for celebrating Chinese New Year.
This is the Chinese
so
fashion
you see a whole
show.
lot of red. That's why.
Great. Well, happy New Year. Have a beautiful show, and we'll tape it outside. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you kindly.
Bye
bye. Thank you, Shirley.
Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Happy Chinese New Year. This is, according to the Chinese calendar, the year 4688, the year of the horse. So Happy New Year. 恭喜新年，恭喜发财. On behalf of the South Jersey Chinese Community Center, the Flower Drum Dancers would like to thank you for giving us this opportunity to share with you our interest in our Chinese culture. Today, we have in store for you a variety of Chinese performing arts. So let's begin with the Chinese fashions for celebrating the Chinese New Year. The Chinese traditional costume is famous all over the world. The designated symbols in design, color, or decorative patterns reveal the cultural imprint of Chinese ethics and philosophy. During the Qing Dynasty, the prosperous palace placed high emphasis on court decorum and costume. The best artisans, silk, and pigments were employed for costume making. Hence, the Qing official costumes are extraordinarily charming and are favored by both Chinese and Western people. First, we see Pauline modeling a red satin chifu. It is the design of the Qing Dynasty period. The female robes were loosely fitted and heavily ornamented. The tailors paid particular attention to details in embroidery and trims. Pauline's robe is delicately embroidered with polychrome medallions of flowers. We see chrysanthemums representing longevity and orchids representing virtue and feminine beauty. Next, we see Grace in a longer version of the chifu robe, also in red satin. By now you might have guessed, red is the favorite color for Chinese celebrating Chinese New Year. The polychrome embroidery on Grace's robe beautifully depicts landscape scenes, showing the 3 friends, the pine tree, the bamboo, and the plum tree. With the fanciful use of edgings, the Chinese fasteners, or frogs, were developed. The black frogs on Pauline and Grace's robes not only keep their robes closed, but also adds a decorative touch. It was also during the Qing Dynasty that the Mandarin collar was introduced. The standing collar that we have now become used to seeing as being part of the Chinese costume. And finally, notice the cloud motif developed into the wide trims of the collar and the hemline. Thank you, Pauline and Grace. China became a republic in the early 1900s. With 5,000 years of monarchy behind them, society began to demand reforms in every conceivable aspect. It was natural for women to seek liberation from the old loose-fitting dresses that hide rather than enhance the lady's charm. Vanessa is modeling a red silk satin coat and skirt ensemble. Notice that the coat is shorter and more tight-fitted. The sleeves are 3/4 length with narrower cuffs. And the standing collar has become so high that it needed to be folded down in the front. One thing hasn't changed. The skirt is still floor length, completely covering the ankles. The skirt can have up to 100 pleats. This charming ensemble is delightfully embroidered with polychrome peony flowers, the flower of spring, representing youth and good fortune, and the butterflies represent happiness and longevity. Thank you, Vanessa. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let me bring you up to the 1990s. Today is the first day of the Chinese New Year, and traditionally, sweeping or cutting is to be avoided on this day because one does not want to sweep away or cut away one's good fortune. So, with all the housework done and all the cooking completed, the first day of the Chinese New Year gives the ladies a chance to just relax and enjoy themselves. It is also a day to receive visitors and to go visit friends and relatives. Here is Cindy, ready for visitors. She is wearing a black cheongsam. That's what we Chinese call this style of dress. Gorgeously beaded with red flowers, accenting not only the button line from shoulder to hip, but also the hemlines. Ready to receive visitors in a fun and relaxed way are Amy, Donna, and Kristen. Amy is sporting a red satin top trimmed with black, loosely fitted over a black satin pants. She is holding what we call lucky candies for the Chinese New Year. Next we see Donna. She is in a white satin top trimmed with red and gold brocade, loosely fitted over a red satin pant. She's also ready to serve her visitors the Chinese candy. And finally, we see Christine in a very charming two-piece red satin outfit, embroidered with polychrome flowers, ready indeed for their visitors. And look who's coming to visit Cindy and her family, continued prosperity and happiness. It's cousin Renee, wearing a red satin brocade interwoven with black medallion designs of longevity and happiness. Following Renee, we see Margaret, Grace, and Megan. Margaret is wearing a long red satin coat interwoven with polychrome flowers over her two-piece white outfit. Next we see Grace. She is wearing a reversible red satin brocade. This with gold medallion designs on one side and a wonderful fur on the other side. And here is charming Megan. In a red satin cheongsam, she's all ready for any New Year's celebration Although as the Chinese become more Americanized and may forget their Chinese traditions, there is one tradition that the Chinese children would never forget: the receiving of red envelopes containing lucky money after wishing their elders a prosperous new year. The exchange of envelopes from the elders to the young people is one tradition that Chinese Americans would not easily forget. Inside the red envelopes are the lucky money to be spent as they wish for the new year. Thank you, ladies. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us show you what Chinese ladies wear to celebrate the Chinese New Year at their big banquet. As you might have guessed, red is our favorite color. Here's Pauline and Nina. They are wearing beautiful red and gold brocades in cheap house. That's the Chinese term for these floor-length gowns. Woven with gold thread are numerous Chinese symbols and flowers to wish prosperity and happiness. Do Chinese have to wear red? Of course not. Here we see Helen. We do see Helen. Let me get Helen. They get so excited. Here we see Helen in a traditional three-piece wide ensemble trimmed with pink and gold brocades. Accenting her outfit is a lovely aqua apron embroidered with flowers and butterflies. And Stacy is wearing a stunning green and gold brocade cheetah, elaborate for any New Year celebration. But indeed, ladies and gentlemen, Chinese do favor red. And so, we can't end this fashion show without showing you Cindy. Here she comes, in a gorgeous gold brocade coat. And underneath the brocade coat is a one-of-a-kind cheetah. It is the sleeveless red silk chiffon is lavishly decorated with gold dots. Very 1990 indeed, don't you think? These are the fashions that the girls could wear to a Chinese banquet. Thank you. That's the Chinese fashion part. Now, at this time, I would like to turn the microphone over to Jennifer and Stacy to narrate the rest of our program, and I hope you'll enjoy it.
Generally, Chinese dances are divided into three categories. First, the ethnic minority or aboriginal dances. Second, the Chinese folk or popular dances, originating from the people. And third, the classical or traditional dances, performed to entertain the imperial court. The first dance that we'll show you today.
Excuse me. We have a slight change in schedule. The next program is the Chile. Okay? Hang on.
Dating back to the Song Dynasty. Generally, it is made from bamboo. Two wheel-shaped pieces are joined together with a center pole. Slits in the wheels create beautiful sounds when the teething is spun with a rope. Today, Michael and James will have some fun with their teething and share with us some of the tricks they have learned. Let's give them a warm welcome.
summer. And now, to continue with the rest of the program, Jennifer will introduce the next dance.
For our first dance, we will share with you today is an example of a Chinese folk dance. In the time of the first Ming Emperor, Chang, the county of Fangyang in southern China had 9 poor harvests in 10 years, so the people had to take to the road to earn a living. They often earned a living by performing various drum dancing. The flower drum dance, in particular, depicted young girls having to make a living by performing on the road. Using bold and unconstrained dancing poses, the girls tried to attract an audience. After each performance, they could count the number of people watching, and if they were lucky, they would see many happy and smiling faces who would donate to the dancers. So let's be generous and give a warm welcome to our young girls here to perform the Chinese folk dance, the flower drum dance.
population are descendants of the Han Dynasty, dating back to 2000 BC. The remaining 6% are composed of 55 ethnic nationalist minorities, including the Manchurians, the Mongolians, the Tibetans, and Aboriginal tribes such as the Yaos and Miaos. They add a diversity to Chinese culture. The next dance is an example of Aboriginal dances from the Miao tribes of southern China. The bell-like sounds come from the clever manipulations of the teacups to vibrate against one another. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present our rendition of Meow Girls Playing Teacup Dance.
Big sisters and little sisters take a break from their hard work in the fields to cool off and play, using their fans as umbrellas. Ladies and gentlemen, who are the flower drum dancers in a presentation of the Chinese folk dance, the Flowing Umbrella Fan Dance.